What if your marriage could actually become better because there was an affair? What I've noticed in coaching women over the years is that they always want to get back to the way it was. I just want to get back to the way it was. Well, I'm sorry, but it's not possible. See, I have something I call a bubble of trust. And when you first get married, there's a kind of innocence that everything is going to be wonderful. You're going to have the best marriage around. And you're in this thing together. It's very sweet. And this trust that comes along with that is very fragile. It really is like a bubble. And once that bubble bursts, you can't get it back. It's gone. Poof. So, what do you do about that? You can't go back to the way it was. You can't go back to before the affair. It's there. It's kind of like when you first get married, you have this beautiful, clean canvas. And together, you start painting on this canvas. Your life, basically, all your experiences that have to do with vacations and your sex and your family and all of these things, your work and how the homes you've lived in, the cars you've driven, everything, it's all on this canvas that is your life, that is your marriage. The problem is, one of you, whichever one of you had the affair, you did a little painting on your own. And when your partner finds out about it, he or she wasn't there, can't paint the actual picture. They have to create images in their mind, which women in particular do. We have whole, like a movie that we've created around what might have happened when our husband had that affair. So, what do? You can't go back to the way it was. If you try to erase it, it's going to mess up the other stuff. So what you have to do is put that canvas in the garage. It's got your memories. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. Yeah, it's got that affair too. And you start over. Brand new canvas. And literally, in Affair Repair Guide, which I wrote to help couples get through their affair and actually create a better marriage than what was there before, you have to almost look at your marriage like the beginning of a brand new business. You're equal partners, 50-50, in designing this new business. Who's going to do what? Who's not going to do what any longer? How are you going to treat each other? What wasn't working? What would you like it to look like? And then you design it together. And then maybe every whatever agreed upon time, every 3 months, every 6 months, every year, you look at it again. It's kind of like renewing a contract. What's been working? What hasn't been working? How can we do it better? And you start being very proactive and conscious about what your marriage should be so that you're both happy, you're both satisfied, you're both fulfilled. And you talk about it. In my guide, I teach you how to talk about all the different things that need to be talked about, including the affair. There's a special way you need to talk about it. A special time and place. Everything. How you start loving each other again. How to tell each other you love each other in brand new and creative ways. I have everything, step-by-step guide, so that you can move right through it together. You have to both want to do this. You have to both want to save your marriage. And when that happens, you can have the most phenomenal marriage. Because this time, you designed it together.